Welcome to Jaffa. It's a beautiful day. Look at the sky, almost cloudless, so clear. The weather is amazing. It's like cool and nice. You can walk with a short sleeve t-shirt. But we're going straight to Book of Acts 10. 4. Cornelius started at him in fear. "What is it, Lord?" he asked. The angel answered, "Your prayer and gifts to the poor have come up as a memorial of offering before God. Now send a man to Jaffa, to bring back a man named Simon, who is called Peter. He is staying with Simon the tanner, whose house is by the sea." And we're guys by the sea. You can see the sea. Yes, we can see the sea, the Mediterranean Sea. Now, where is the house of Simon the tanner? If it's by the sea, then maybe the place that I will show you might be the correct place. Actually, I'm going to show you two options. But a tanner is usually people who deals with leather and it smells. Then usually it's at the kind of outside the city, not next to people who live it. But maybe this is his house, not his factory. Then it can be right here. True or not? I don't know. Is it important? No. Because the traditions and the Bible is more important than that. Then let's start with the Greek Orthodox / Armenian / Muslim place. And here it is in front of you. We are at Tel Aviv, Israel. This is Jaffa, one of the neighborhoods of Tel Aviv. And in front of you, you can see the block entrance to the house of Simon the Tanners. Why it's blocked? Why we cannot enter into it? Sadly, there is a debate between the Muslims who believes that house belongs to them, to the Orthodox, and to the Armenians. Then right now, until they figure out who owns that house, family of Zakrian, which is Armenian family, are taking care of that house. I've been there only once when a group of mine came with me and I was standing right here. The group was standing right there and I was talking about the Zakrian family, which is a very nice family. And then the door was open, and next to it the old lady of the house, and she invited me into the house. She said, "You can come in." For me, "you can come in" is you can come in, everyone. But then she said, no, only you. Then I looked at the group, I looked at her, I looked at the group, and then say, what can I do? What am I going to choose? Well, they are my group. I need to be with them. But this is a one chance opportunity of visiting that beautiful place. And the group looked at me and said, go in. I went in and I took my camera out because, that's what I'm doing. And she said, no, just be here, no pictures, no evidence. Then it's a beautiful house with a nice balcony and water well. Very simple house. Sadly, no one can enter into it. And this is so sad. Then according to the Greek Orthodox and Armenian, this is the tradition. And you remember what's happened. St. Peter came to Simon Simon the Tanner house, Shimon in Hebrew, and he went up to the roof, or because it was stinky down there because of the leather, or because the view is amazing. And he had kind of a vision. He saw an angel with a sack full of non-clean animal, non-kosher animal, and he told St. Peter, kill them and eat. And we are talking about so many non-kosher animals, non-clean reptiles. Oh, I cannot even think about that, especially after I ate a nice vegan schnitzel. Why vegan schnitzel? Because it's made of soya and cornflakes, and I needed to try it. And it was quite good with a nice salad next to it. Then in that matter, 3 times the angel told him to eat, to kill them and to eat. But St. Peter saying no. Look how beautiful is that view. Why the narrow streets? Right now it's cool and nice, but in summertime it's humid and hot. Then shade is excellent, and when the streets are narrow, there's a lot of breeze. And if the streets are narrow, the houses are bigger than real estate. Let's go up, and we are almost at the top of the eastern part of Jaffa. But if you've been in Tel Aviv, you know that Tel Aviv is flat. Only here, the old city of Jaffa is on top of a hill. You will see again the view of the sea, and you will see that we are on top of the hill. And as you can see, we can climb up. In that case, it's not, everything here is artificial. Jaffa is an old city of more than 4,000 years old. Napoleon was here too, and he occupied the city as well. Sorry, at 1799. So sorry. We're still climbing up. After the 3rd time, the angel went up with the non-clean animals. You must understand that at that time, and I think until in the end of his life, St. Peter was a kosher Jew. He didn't enter to non-kosher houses. He couldn't eat their food, and at that time he believes that the Messiah came, Jesus came, then he fulfilled the Jewish religion. But it was only a Jewish religion. Until today, if there is one, actually it's not the first one, Hinduism is like that too. If there are religions that are trying to avoid people from joining them, you can join them only if you are born to a Jewish mother, for example. Then Judaism is one of them. The idea is of converting someone is almost out of the question. We're reaching the top of it's actually not the top of the hill, because the hill is higher than that, but this is one of the most well-known or highest places of the city, and you can see here a church. This is the Catholic version of the story. Remember, I told you that there are at least 2 places that mark the same thing, and we are dedicated the tour to everyone who will watch that video, especially to the Theo family from Netherlands, from Amsterdam, no, sorry, Rotterdam, Den Haag, and Den Bosch. On the way, you can see the Zodiac fountain, and the tradition says that if you will throw a coin and touch your Zodiac sign, your prayer will fulfill. Oh, see? Well, we just talked about it. And now you know that it's a true story. Dun, dun, dun. Then in that case, I'm blessing that Bible. The cover is made of wood, and it's the New and the Old Testament. And I will send it to the Theo family next week. I'm not sure that it will reach before Christmas, but the video will be uploaded before Christmas. Then Johan, I think you can surprise your family with it. You can sit together in a warm place watching that video on my YouTube channel. And by the way, my friends, if you're watching that video and you reach 11 minutes, it means that you must become a friend of me, become part of my family. Then please subscribe into it. And far away you can see Tel Aviv, the modern city of Tel Aviv. And if we are talking about Caesarea, because Cornelius sent two servants and soldiers to take St. Peter from the house of Simon, then let me see if you can see a little bit of it, but it's like 40 minutes by car through the north. It's on the sea as well. It's a beautiful city that was built by King Herod. Sadly, the church is closed, but now you can actually see the second option of it. The church itself is from the 17th century, but it been destroyed for a few times, and what you see now is mostly from 18th century and up. Let me see if they will open it soon. Let me see. Oh, from 3 o'clock to 50 minutes. Then they might open it in about half an hour, but I want you to see the view of it, and I will ask someone who actually comes with me if it's okay by him. Then I decided to stay for you for another half an hour just to show you the church. And look at the chickens and the birds and the man that feed the birds talking. Oh, beautiful. And the cat, of course, is here. And look at that cannon. It's from the Ottoman time. And look at the view. And now we can see beautifully that we are on top of, or not on top, but on a small hill. The top of the hill is right there. And I took a video of it like 2 weeks ago. Let me show you a little bit of it. Now, that is a Catholic church and monastery. I must say that, I don't know how long it was, but when it was one of the wars against Israel. I don't remember which one. There's a list of it. And the government didn't help us, but they sent us to study. And this is good because I choose to be in that monastery together with my Christianity professor, Iska Harani. She's not a professor, but for me she is more than that. And we study here a lot, something like at least a month. And although the flag is not on, this is the Vatican. embassy of Israel. And Vatican and St. Peter goes together right now. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but if you can hear the wind, you can understand the breeze, and you can understand why the narrow street is such an important issue. Boom. But you see, as you see, I didn't plan to have a little bit of a tour in the alleys, but it's worth it. It is worth it. Now, let me climb up, and I will wait in the sun for 25 minutes, and let's hope that the church will be open. All the streets names are part of the zodiac signs. Look at the tower, the church tower. Oh, from here you can see the top of the hill. It's right there. Then let me take a sun bath until they will open the church doors. See you in my next part of the video. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Then it's 3 o'clock. Let's cross our fingers that the doors are open. I'm not sure that I will be able to talk inside the church. You might hear lovely Christian music in it. It looks like a Spanish church because it was built by them. And yes, and the story of Cornelius is so important because he was the first non-Jew who converted to Judaism. And by the way, we can eat non-kosher food as well. Now, I can see people next to the entrance. It means that the church is still closed. Let's see if they won't open the doors soon. We will say goodbye. Yeah, it's still closed. It is, but they might open it soon. The church belongs to the Franciscans, and you can see the sign of the logo of the Franciscans. First of all, you can see the Jerusalem cross, and I'll try to be as close as I can to it. On top of it, you will see the Latin cross together with 2 hands, one of Jesus himself, the one without a shirt, and Assisi, Franciscus from Assisi. With the other hand, together with, you can see the 2 stigmatas on it. Above them you can see the Holy Spirit and the crown of God himself. Beautiful doors. Sadly it's closed, but we will. All right, they're opening the doors now. Yay! The 4 people were waiting for them. It's already decorated for Christmas. Lovely. Then let's enter the church. If I won't be able to talk, I will take you to the altar. You will see the vision of St. Peter and the angel. It's a beautiful church, I must say. Now let's try to go in. Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas to your family. You can see the Son and the Holy Spirit in the shape of a dove. And the painting of St. Peter and the angel. You can see the Christmas trees. Maharanta in Hebrew. Can you imagine what it is? Like that. It's the it's the third week of the Advent. You can see that the church is before 1965. You can see that the first altar was there. This is the new one after 1965. And the organ, which if I remember correctly, used to be at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And look at the menorah.
I'm supposed to get a certificate in Israel tomorrow, but I don't have money to pay. I'm sorry, please help me. I don't have any of my whole family died. My whole family died.
St. Peter. St. Andrew is there. And, yes, of course, I forgot to show it to you. The Nativity is there too. But you can see that Jesus is not there yet. And it's beautiful to see that the door itself looks like the Torah ark of the temple. Guys, Merry Christmas. I hope that you will join to my YouTube channel. But let me tell you, Merry Christmas again, because now I can talk and you might hear me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want your own product. Remember, buy me a coffee link, which is at the description. You can always ask the link and I will send it to you. Thank you very much from Jaffa, Tel Aviv, Israel.